Your life as every rank as a bounty hunter level 1. The kid you're 7. Every birthday, you ask for the same thing. A cap gun, a plastic badge, handcuffs that don't lock. Your father finds you a $2 sheriff's badge at a yard sale and pins it to your shirt himself. You run cops and robbers most afternoons. You're never the robber. You'd rather sit out than hide behind a fence for 20 minutes. At 8, a kid named Marcus outruns you 3 days straight. On the 4th, you cut him off at the fence instead. You tackle him into the grass. He's furious. You've never felt better. Your teacher calls it intense. Your mother calls it a phase. It is not a phase. Level 2. The teenager, 17. You watch reruns of a bounty hunter reality show every night instead of doing homework. You read actual state bail statutes online for fun. Your friends think it's strange. You don't care. You buy real handcuffs off the internet for $19, the kind that actually lock, unlike the toy ones. You use them on a classmate as a joke during lunch. It's funny for about 4 minutes, then it isn't. You get 3 days of detention and a call home. Your mother asks, "What's wrong with you?" You don't have an answer that isn't the truth. Nothing feels as clear as this. Level 3. The Trainee, 24. 2 years as a mall security guard taught you how to stand still for 8 hours and nothing else. You find a training course outside Phoenix, $200 for a weekend. Your wife, Elena, drives you there herself. She says little on the way back, after you tell her the instructor spent an hour on what happens when a skip pulls a weapon. You pass the exam on your second try. $340 for the license. $1 million in liability insurance you don't fully understand. Elena signs beside you at the kitchen table. She doesn't smile. Level 4. The Rookie, 25. Independent contractor now, no salary, just a name in a bondsman's phone. Your first skip, a $2,000 bond, your cut 10%. You find him in a laundromat, 3 days in. $200. You learn the vocabulary fast. A skip. A copias. Failure to appear. Virginia requires 24 hours notice before an arrest. Your state requires almost nothing. Your third case goes wrong. A man opens his door with a kitchen knife instead of his hands. You talk him down in 90 seconds that feel like 90 minutes. You don't tell Elena the knife part. She finds out from your own shaking hands at dinner. Level 5. The Recovery Agent, 27. A network now, 4 bondsmen who call you first. Bonds worth $15,000 to $40,000. Your cut climbing to 12%. A used Crown Victoria. A vest reading fugitive. Recovery agent in letters big enough to read across a parking lot. Elena stops asking how your day went. She starts asking how many more years. A farmhouse case nearly ends everything. The skip runs. You chase him through a soybean field in the dark. Catch him in a drainage ditch. Your hands cut open on barbed wire you never saw. You collect $4,800. It doesn't feel like a win. Level 6. The Specialist, 31. Skip tracing now, not just chasing. Banking records, old addresses, tools most agents never learn. An $85,000 bond lands on your desk. The skip's been gone 11 months. You find him 2 states away, above a bar. Your partner covers the back. You take the front. He reaches a gun on the nightstand before either of you expects it. 4 seconds. You're on the floor with him before the shot goes anywhere. Nobody's hurt. Your hands shake for an hour after. You call Elena from the parking lot. She's crying before you finish the sentence. She doesn't ask you to quit. She says she can't keep doing the waiting part. Not yet. Level 7. The Bondsman, 38. You don't chase anymore. You became a bondsman 2 years ago, paid $2,500 for the license bump, the way agents sometimes do once the job wears out a body and a marriage in equal measure. You post the bonds now. Other people run. You train a 24-year-old former security guard who reminds you of everyone you've ever met in this business. You watch his hands shake before his first solo case. You don't tell him it gets easier. You just nod once, the way nobody did for you. Elena still drives the new guy to his licensing course sometimes. She still doesn't say much on the way. Still here. Somewhere tonight, a 7-year-old pins on a $2 sheriff's badge, refusing to play the robber. He has no idea what that refusal is about to cost him. He has no idea how many farmhouses, how many drainage ditches, how many parking lot phone calls it takes to get from a backyard game to a badge that's real. He has no idea who he's about to become.